Hello guys, this is me, Ailiran Creuri, and today we're going to talk about Stregheria because it's something that I talked in the last video and I'm sure I have a lot of questions. So, and if you don't, I'm going to talk it either way. So, I am in white. I like white. It's a very nice color. I don't use it much because, I'm a dark soul, but um, well, let's get to the point. If you have some questions that I didn't answer in this video, you can make it and I can make a part 2 of it, okay? I'm going to talk about Stregheria and I'm going to talk about the things I can talk because as I said in the last video, if you didn't watch it, watch it. Stregheria, it's Italian witchcraft and there are secrets. It's a tradition, it's not Wicca, it's different, it's not Christian, and there are secrets that we cannot talk. Tradition secrets as any other tradition, right? And this tradition specifically, it's very secretive about the things that we practice. You're not gonna find so many things about Stregheria, and I'm going to talk what I can. Well, first thing that is different that people from the coven found me. They noticed that I existed, and they noticed that I was a possible Diana daughter, and they said, well, we want you in our coven. And I was like, of course, first, it's not like they're going to appear randomly, okay? I was friends with the guy that initiated me before everything else, and I was friends with him, and he knew that I was a witch already. He knew that I was Wiccan at the time, and he asked me if I wanted to be part of his coven because I have Italian heritage. My family is Italian. I have an Italian last name. These things count a little bit, but not so much, but they count. And they asked me if I wanted to be part of their coven, and they were tradition, secret coven, and I was, yeah, sure. I love witchcraft, I love magic, let's do it in the Italian way. And it was a wonderful experience. And of course, we didn't do all the things that Stregas do. Like, for example, we didn't go to the woods, so much. We had a place, but we didn't go to the woods, because we are in Brazil. All the woods have, boundaries and sharp fences that keep you away from it. And personal property, cameras. It's weird. Brazil is weird concerning forests, so we don't have so many. Not in São Paulo, we don't have like public forests, we are very, very urban and we don't have these things here. Not in the main city, like São Paulo downtown, we don't have it. Well, and but we were traditional in many things, we practice archery because this is one thing that we need to have. It's an ability that every Dianic son or daughter must have, practice archery and drink a lot. Drink a lot. I remember the good stuff. Well, I should probably talk about some foundations first, right? So Stregheria is a traditional witchcraft tradition, and yes, we practice witchcraft, and we have a god and a goddess, which is Diana and Dianos or Lucifer, but it's not the Lucifer that you see in the Bible. It's not an angel, okay? It's the god of sun. It's a sun god. So it's the light. It's not an entity of evil. It's the light. And Diana is the moon. So we have the sun and the moon as a dual deity. And one cannot exist without the other. So that's why we worship the the nature aspects of it. We personify the nature aspects of it, and that is pretty much what we do. We have the figure of Diana, which is now personified as a goddess of the hunt, etc., etc., the moon. And we have Dionysus or Lucifer, which is the god, is the morning star. It's personified as the light. It's very similar to Apollo's figure. So, but with horns, like big ones. um, so I can see why people associated with the devil so much, but but we don't believe in the devil. Neither the Wiccans, neither do us. I mean us, Stregas. We don't believe in the devil, because the devil was a creation after Stregherism and after um, Aradia, you know. So we believe in the nature. We believe in celebrating the cycles of nature. We do all the stuff Wiccans do, like the sabbats. We do all of it. The esbats, the sabbats, we do all of it. But there's something that is different. That most Dianic people, most people that are Stregas, they hunt because of the archery, you know. As I said, we practice archery, but I used to practice archery with dummies because I'm a vegetarian, and I was a vegetarian at the time, so I never killed an animal. I don't like it, but it's something that is embedded in Strega, you know. Stregan traditions hunt, and they hunt for many purposes, and we cannot judge it, because they eat their food after they eat the animal that they hunt, and they thank for the body of that animal, and they don't do it in a disrespectful manner, you know. Anyways, we are very closed and secretive, so you're not going to see someone advertising a Strega Coven unless they want you to know. You know, that's what happened to me. But they're very secretive. And people are usually different from Wiccans because they don't dress it like it. And I don't know, it's they have another vibe. And they are older than Wiccans too. We drink a lot, we have a lot of sex, but not together unless you want to. But we praise sex just like Wiccans do. But this video is becoming differences between Wicca and Strega. That was not my intention, but anyways. What was I saying? Yeah, we praise the sex. We believe that sex is sacred, and at the time I fell in love with the person that was going to initiate me. So one thing led to another. I mean, we were boyfriend and girlfriend, so of course we had sex, and of course we had like ceremonial sex as well, and it was really nice. It's a very nice experience. It's mind-blowing, you know. Imagine having sex. I mean, having sex, it's already really good, but imagine having sex in a magical circle, because the magical circle is a place where you feel everything more, you feel it more, you just feel it more. And imagine having all that good sex in a magical circle. Can you imagine? It was really good. Well, we drink a lot. As I said, you're starting to think that I'm an alcoholic, but I'm not. We danced a lot. Dance was a very important part of it. And we did pretty much the things that Wiccans do, but we had our own ways of doing things, you know. The things were more tribal, more I mean, not so symbolic as Wiccan symbolism is. So we did things more in the root of the things. And we had a lot of superstition, things that I don't see in Wicca so much. In Stregheria we have lots of superstition, lots of it. For example, when you're going to meet someone new, you should, I mean, when you're going to a situation that you're not very comfortable with it, or you want to feel protected, you wear red. That was like the color for protection. And I see that in Wicca it's black. And I understand the symbolicity of the symbolism of both colors, and I like both of those colors for protection. But I could see the superstition was really strong on Stregheria, and I understand it why as well, because we are an oral tradition, and many Italian mamas, they like to talk to their children and to pass stories, and the stories go through. And my grandma, she was not a strega, but she is a witch, and she has a Spanish and Italian heritage. So she used to do that with me, and she used to teach me a lot of those things that I didn't know that was witchcraft at the time, but now I do know. She has many altars in her house, and I didn't know they were altars. I mean, I thought it was decoration and a place for prayer, because I could understand that it was a place of prayer, because it was pretty obvious with the images and the crystals and candles, incense. And I was introduced to that since I was very little. And I didn't know that I was becoming a witch in nature, you know? My mother and father, they're not. They're not at all. They don't like it. But they used to at some point at their lives. So, you know, they converted. Well, I took some notes here of the things that I was supposed to say, but I'm not following it. I think I said pretty much what I could say about Stregheria, but if you wanna take a chance, ask me some questions about it, the things you wanna know, and I can do a part 2 of this video, okay? So thank you for having me. I'm new at this. I have a channel in Brazil about Wicca, because now I'm a Wiccan. It's in Portuguese, but I don't appear in the camera, so I'm new at this. I don't know if I'm being cringy, so please help me. And I see you on the next video, okay? Bye, blessed be.